Welcome to Muntri Mews. How are you? Muntri Street is probably the first residential street from the old subdivision. So the old subdivision and finished in Jalan Masjid Kapitan Kling. So this was the first expansion outside of the original settlement. My great-grandfather used to live in this street, just across the road. And this was our Kedai Runcit. The screen, the 4-panel screens, were hidden behind plywood for 50 years, 60 years. The screens are completely original. I haven't even touched them up or painted them or anything. So come through. This is what I call the original 2-story Balinese house that's been made so famous. I mean, this is what we all used to have when the rain's down. It cools down the house. The hot air rises through it during the daytime, so it's just natural ventilation. These are old photos of my family. We're probably 6th generation Baba Nonya, coming out probably in the first part of the 19th century. It's about leaving a legacy. It's about educating the current generation and preserving what's here for the future. Well, we're coming in through the gates into the residential part, and I'll just explain a little bit about what the Mews is all about. I think it's a new word, but a lot of people will know what the word means at the end of this program. Each of these cubicles was where the horse carriages was kept inside. And upstairs is where the person who looks after the carriage, the boy, and there's a name for them, they're called the sais. They lived here. And whatever I've done to restore the place is done with recycled and salvaged materials. What we serve here is traditional Malay food actually. It's to introduce people to local food from North Malaya. Come through. It's very unique, this terrace. The courtyards were all closed up when it was a factory. And when I started taking things away, the beautiful courtyards were revealed. For example, the granite courtyard here, it was covered with cement to make one level because they had covered it in. They're just beautiful pieces of stone. And this is unusual. This house has got 3 of these courtyards. The first part of the house is always a formal reception for guests, official receiving guests. The second section would be for dining. So the women would be in the second section and the third section, you know, in the dining room, the living room, or the kitchen. We have the tiny but very private small courtyard here for the last room in the house. There's only 4 rooms here. The things to see in the heritage zone, basically around near us, we're right in the middle of the heritage zone. So within walking distance, we have the famous Mazhi temple up there and the Kuan Yin temple at the other end. This is a very Chinese area. One of the most unique and wonderful new things in the zone is the street art. It used to be like graffiti, but it's turned into amazing pieces of art. Walking is the best way to see everything and feel everything, smell everything, touch everything. You know, it's a whole sensual, sensory experience. It depends. If you come by air from the airport, we can pick you up, of course, but everyone knows the World Heritage Site in Georgetown. The landmark is public free hospital in Pinang that was started in this street. Thank you very much for spending the last few minutes of your day with me, and I hope to see you soon back in Muntri Mews and welcome you personally, and I hope that you enjoy your stay in Malaysia.